On March 13th, I read in Ecclesiastes chapter 6. There was, there was only one verse that stood out to me in this chapter, and that was verse 5, which says, "Though a stillborn child does not see the sun and is not conscious, it has more rest than he." So I wrote down that child gets to be with our Heavenly Father much sooner than all of us, and that's like our goal is to be in heaven with our Heavenly Father. March 13th was day 72, and the title was Walking in God's Footsteps. And the key verse was 1 Samuel 15:21 and 22, which says, "Soldiers took sheep and cattle from the plunder, the best of what was devoted to God, in order to sacrifice them to the Lord your God at Gilgal. But Samuel replied, Does the Lord delight in burnt offerings and sacrifices as much as in obeying the Lord? To obey is better than sacrifice, and to heed is better than the fat of rams." So I wrote down that we should always obey God above everything else. And then in the lesson talks about how to follow what he says and shows, not because he owns us, but because he loves us. So what stood out to me is that he isn't forcing us to follow him. Like, it's a choice that all of us have to make, and it's the right choice and the only choice that we should be, like, that is the choice we should be making. There's really no other route. Otherwise, it's wrong. I don't know. And then the last thing is that to step into the future God has for you, your faith must align with God's footsteps. So we have to surrender to him.